Welcome back to Hollywood Habits, where we explore the stories behind the stars who lit up our screens and left a lasting mark on Hollywood history. Today, we're turning the spotlight on a true icon of vintage television, Dawn Wells, the unforgettable beauty who brought Mary Ann to life on Gilligan's Island. She wasn't just a fan favorite for her wholesome charm or classic 1960 seconds good looks. Dawn had something more. Something real, something lasting. In a time when glitz often overshadowed authenticity, Dawn Wells was the rare kind of star who radiated warmth both on and off camera, while audiences fell in love with her sweet nature and bright smile on the show. Those who worked with her knew the deeper truth. Dawn was the heart of the set. She wasn't just there to hit her marks or deliver lines. She brought baked goods to the crew, checked in on fellow cast members, and made even the quietest crew member feel valued. That kind of kindness, that little extra, is something you don't forget. And in an industry where egos can often run the show, Dawn's humility stood out like a beacon. Physically, she defined a very specific kind of beauty: natural, fresh-faced, and effortlessly stunning. Whether she was rocking Mary Ann's iconic shorts or appearing later in a sundress at fan conventions, she never needed heavy makeup or provocative fashion to make a statement. Her presence spoke volumes. There was a sparkle in her eyes, a sincerity in her laugh, and an undeniable grace in the way she moved. She didn't have to try to be magnetic. She just was, and even as the years passed, Dawn never let go of that glow. In interviews and appearances long after Gilligan's Island wrapped, she still had that same gracious poise, that twinkle of mischief in her smile, and a wisdom that made people lean in a little closer when she spoke. She aged not only gracefully but gratefully. Her public persona was never about chasing the spotlight. It was about using her platform to spread joy, nostalgia, and kindness. What's more inspiring is how her co-stars repeatedly praised her not just for her talent, but for her heart. They called her the glue that held the cast together, the one who made early mornings and long shooting days feel a little lighter. Her warmth translated on screen, giving Gilligan's Island that comforting, family feel that's still cherished today. And yes, while the internet still buzzes over vintage photos of Dawn Wells, those flawless magazine spreads and behind-the-scenes candids, the real magic was always more than skin deep. Her beauty didn't rely on lighting tricks or editing software. It came from within. She showed the world that you could be graceful, glamorous, and grounded all at once. So when we say Dawn Wells gave the crew a little extra, we don't just mean the brownies or the hugs. We mean she gave extra heart, extra effort, and extra humanity. In an era obsessed with perfection, she reminded us that true flawlessness is how you make others feel and how you carry yourself when no one's watching. Her legacy lives on not just in reruns and autographed photos, but in the stories shared by those lucky enough to work with her, and in the hearts of fans who still remember that soft voice, that kind spirit, and that radiant smile. So whether you knew her as Mary Ann or are just discovering the magic of Dawn Wells for the first time, one thing's for sure: she wasn't just a star. She was a standard, a reminder that charm, class, and kindness never go out of style. Thanks for watching Hollywood Habits. If you enjoyed this tribute, be sure to like, subscribe, and share for more timeless stories about the stars who shaped our screens and our hearts.